Hello, it is good to see you here on Yoga with Paige. I'm Paige, and today we have a nice little hip opening, let it go flow. So, whether we need to release some physical tension that we're storing in the muscles, or some mental tension, some thoughts, some feelings that we're getting a little stuck with, we use our breath and some hip opening postures where we store some of those emotions to simply release. So we start today in staff pose. Legs are long, feet are flexed, toes are pointing back at the face. Sitting up nice and tall. We can have a little bend in the knees if we need to tilt our pelvis forward if we're a little tight in the hips. Just finding our breath, allowing it to be, noticing where we are at right now. Take a little mental check-in. Exhale, let it go. On this next inhale, take the right foot and gently place it on the inside of the left thigh, keeping your hips nice and square to the front of the mat. So we're going to keep nice and length in the spine. And then on your exhale, we can start to creep the fingertips towards the left foot, stopping wherever we feel ourselves start to round. We want to lift up and just fold over. Using your breath. We have one more here. And inhale, creep the fingertips back. We want to hug or cradle the shin into the chest. And if this is too intense or we're not there yet, we can plant this left foot, cross the ankle over the knee, and send our chest up that way to get a nice little glute stretch. We always have options. And if we're here, we might find a little rock, kind of cradling the legs side to side like a little baby. Maybe bringing in a little circle here, opening up through the hip. And taking your last breath in whatever variation, whatever posture we're in. Gently release the right leg and take the left foot into the inner thigh. Make sure we're squaring those hips and then finding length on the inhale. Maybe visualizing that we have a little piece of string tied to the pelvis, lifting up through the head. You're being pulled like a little puppet. And then exhale, lean forward. Finding nice long exhales. Letting everything arise, let it all come to the surface. Let your thoughts and feelings flow freely. In order to let them go, we have to let them come up. It's maybe the hardest part. Last breath. And gently come back. Find your version of glute stretch. Coming back to the breath, letting it help heal you. Beautiful. And exhale, gently release. Turn to the long edge of the mat for bound angle, pressing the soles of the feet together. We don't need the feet super close to the hips. We can take them as far in front of us as we need. Just want a nice long spine. Stay close, stay grounded. Letting the inner groins gently open. We're here for a few little breaths. And then this is an optional pose. We can stay right here in bound angle, or we can take the hands behind the bum, press the soles of the feet together. You might want to take the feet a little bit closer to the hips. Pressing through the hands, exhale, we send the hips up for a little balancing bound angle. Just extending the stretch, going a little bit deeper, squeezing through the glutes. Exhale, drop the hips. And wherever we are, we can find a nice little forward fold. So we don't have to pay too much attention right now to the spine. Just kind of giving yourself some love here. Use it as a loving posture. Wrap your arms around your feet if you can. Just let yourself hang out. Let the spine round. Take whatever you need here. Fill up your cup. Softening on the exhales. Whatever that means to you. Softening of the muscles or softening of the mind. And on your next inhale, raise the chest back up. Going to extend both of the legs for a straddle pose. And again, this does not need to be super wide. Wherever feels good to you. Maybe our legs are right here. Wherever we can feel just a little inner groin stretch. Nothing too crazy here. Inhale, lift up, flexing the feet. And then reach the right hand towards the foot. It's okay if we can't reach, just finding a little side stretch here. Left arm raises overhead. Take a nice big breath. And we exhale to gently lift up and reach for the left foot. Wherever you are, that's where you are. No judgment. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Take this left foot towards the hips, coming onto this left little knee, sweeping the right leg back, coming into a little deer pose. And this is going to look and feel different on everyone. Little inner groin stretch. And if this does not feel good to you, we can make our way into pigeon, which is where we are headed next. But we're not here for long, just a little breath. And whenever you're ready, you can gently make your way into pigeon pose, extending the right leg behind, maybe placing a block underneath the hips to help lift if we're still a little tight. You can also place one underneath this thigh. Use the fingertips to press ourselves up, staying lifted. And if we're comfortable here, we can come down onto the forearms, releasing the glutes, releasing the mind. Whatever we have to do later, that can stay for later. We're just here in the now, on the mat, with each other. And inhale, gently press back up, shifting your weight back onto the sit bones to turn to the back of the mat for our deer pose. Getting there carefully and comfortably for about 2 breaths, kind of twisting over this right knee. And gently making your way into pigeon pose if we're not already there. Finding what variation works for you and your body. Releasing what is no longer serving you. When you think of what is no longer serving you, whatever comes to mind first. Releasing tension in the muscles on the exhale. And inhale, gently press back up. Carefully make your way onto the back, however you would like to get there. Gently coming into a reclined bound angle. If we want another little hip opener, or we can simply rest in child pose or corpse pose, whatever calls to you at this time. Wherever we feel that we can fully surrender. Relaxing the muscles of the face, letting the tongue fall from the roof of the mouth, releasing the shoulders and the hips, rooting yourself to this moment right now, letting everything else go. As you continue to breathe at your own natural rhythm. You can stay here as long as feels heavenly and healing for you. And whenever you're ready, then gently make your way to one side and press up to a seat. Where we take one final breath together. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Grab some love and some light, some good energy. And exhale, bring it in, seal it in to the heart. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. Relieving some tension anywhere you can find it. I would love to know how you liked this class. And if you are participating in the giveaway challenge, make sure to like, comment, and share this video to be entered into the drawing. I will see you next time, my lovely friends. Take care.